Shout out to everybody out there on White Street. You already know what it is. Salute to everybody.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for you guys, and you already know what it is. We got SkyDxddy featuring Enkay47, Madness. Now, I am unfamiliar with Enkay47. However, I do know that he has a cosign by Hunter Kufi, so you can expect bars from him. Other side note, the reason we're doing this is it's my birthday. Shouts out to me. I'm old and washed, but it is my birthday, and what better way to celebrate than to showcase somebody else's art that just dropped. You already know, channel supports SkyDxddy. I'm very excited to see what this is all about. We're going to hop into this, but before that, a couple things. Number one, we did hit 1,000 subs finally. Thank you guys very much. I told you guys that I would drop a verse for you guys to go and point that judgmental finger right back at me. The verse was posted instantly when I woke up and I seen we hit 1,000, so that is up on the channel. I'll put it in the links below. You'll also notice, even though it's 3 a.m. right now, it's super lit in here. All the lighting finally came in that I bought. There will be affiliate links down below for the lighting, for the mic that I use, for the camcorder, everything. Down below if you wanted to use any part of my setup. It looked good for it being pitch black outside. Like, I'm no longer going to be a floating head in some of these videos. I'm excited about that. That's super dope. Anything else to jump into? Nope. We're going to hop right into this. So we got Madness by SkyDxddy featuring Enkay47. I'm excited to see where... Oh, we can full screen now too. Hey, I don't have to use the light of the video. So two things right off the bat. Number one, I don't know what movie this is. She has a theme where it's been like a lot of Disney movies and Disney villain type things that were going on with the video that are related to the song. I don't know what this is. So drop in the comments, what am I missing out on here? Second thing is, the audio levels already sound way crisper than the first one. Now, we could have just listened to like an old one, but it's super dope to see an artist that comes from like, hey, I uploaded this that may have been slightly imperfect or slightly, you know, imperfectly mixed, and now you hear how crisp these audio levels are. That's super dope. Shouts out to Sky.
It's so tragic, this life of madness. Hopelessly devoted to the ones who are falling. Socially disconnected, so we never use our callings. Projecting all our feelings, yet neglect to try to change. And don't do a thing, but try to take away the pain. And watch the world as it burns, and we're the ones setting matches. Never actually learn, just casually walking past it.
Watch the world as it burns, yet we're the ones setting matches. Let's fucking go, Sky.
And watch the world as it burns, and we're the ones setting matches. Never actually learn, just casually walking past it. Never think to mention, and nothing catches our attention till they take our sons and daughters far away in the casket. We're taught how to slaughter, we're not born out of hate. We're just forced to serve another in the
This is a wild video that's going on right now.
Calculated way. Why do we go against nature? Why do we trust what man-made? Praise it as it goes up, then run away as it caves. And if it's plastered on the news, everybody's here to say, I guess we're complicated humans who were raised that way. Shit.
Normally her themes have been very like, how do I put this? Have been more towards like, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, you know what I'm saying? So like her have been towards like, positivity towards women, specifically younger women, or people who have been through some type of abuse, yada yada yada. As you see in the video, there's clearly like a lot of imagery of abuse and stuff like that that's going on. However, the lyrics have like on this one don't seem as like pinpointed to that. Like a lot of stuff she's talking about, like the shit that's going on in the news and the way that we act as a culture. Like this is more about like culture and society instead of like an individual's struggles, which is interesting to see. Like as her own like growth and reach with the TikTok stuff that's been popping off and stuff like that is getting broader, we're also seeing that her lyrics now seem more inclusive. I don't know if that's an on-purpose metaphor, but it is the first thing that my brain picked up on when I just heard her like actually start talking about like us as humans and talking about the news and shit like that affects everybody. It's interesting.
That must be it.
also get like this is Halloween vibes from this. This feels inspired by The Nightmare Before Christmas when I hear the hook come around, which I'm a huge fan. You guys already know Jack Skellington's hats for days, but like I fucks with it.
And it's so tragic, this life of madness. It's such a cruel world for all the boys and girls. And it's so tragic, this life of madness.
This life that I'm living in ain't the best. If it's all about perspective, I've gotta change it, I guess.
Oh, we gotta bring this right back. Who does he sound like? I don't know, but his voice pairs with hers so fucking well. Let's go.
This life that I'm living in ain't the best. If it's all about perspective, I've gotta change it, I guess. And if I'm being honest, sometimes I wish I was dead. I've got a bunch of people that live inside of my head. And I don't know if this is real or if it's fake and not. But every night I go to sleep, I pray that it would stop. Sometimes I wish that I was different just so that I'm not the person that I am inside, but it'll never stop. Lately I'm trying to improve my existence. I'm fucking through with this wishing that things could be different. I've been taking a new firm position.
Yo, his transition from flow to flow there was smooth as shit. That was almost unrecognizable. That was fucking dope.
Move with precision, the usual just usually isn't this beautiful image I keep inside my musical prison, yeah. So let me tell you about my life and everything that made me grow. I'm fucking proud I fight. I'm proud of everything I've overcame, like, ow, that's right. It fucking hurts when you're wrong, doesn't it? Yeah, that's right. I prove I'm wrong.
It's such a cruel.
Okay. We're definitely digging into NK. I don't think the song as a whole is a bar heavy song. This is definitely more lyrics, like it's more of a topical, it's more of like a story, a conversation. I would love like his voice and like the little bit of a spark of like the delivery that we seen there. I want to see him snap off on a track. I like his voice a lot, and it also pairs super well with her. This was a dope collab. This was hot. I do wish I knew what this video was. Like she's very consistent with the themes, but I don't know this one. Well, whatever it is, I won't be fucking watching it. That's for damn sure. Fuck that. We don't do the scary shit here, man. Alright, where are we at? Let's switch it up. Hey, and let's bring up the scorecard. See how much we really like this. Alright. So, yes, I did fuck with this one. I'm gonna go ahead and up Sky to a fan. We are not fans. Like, you already know, if you dedicate a whole day to an artist and discovering their music, like, you kind of already knew what it was. But there's formulas for a reason. I don't make the rules. I do make the rules. But I also have to follow them. We're also new to NK. Target audience for this one. The combination of haunting singing with the raspy tone on the lyrics, like, I'm here for it all the time. Like absolutely. I do think like the target audience probably isn't me. The target audience is probably individuals in abusive situations or individuals who are going through shit in their own fucking head and have a lot of like personal issues that they're dealing with based on the lyrics of the song. However, from a musical standpoint, I fuck with it. Proper setting for this. In general, I would say Sky's music to me resonates more with like headphones on, dark room music. Like I see somebody going through some shit, wanting to listen to this personally, like taking the experience to more of a personal experience by having the headphones on, and then usually isolated, usually like in a room, like just like going through some shit and using music as a tool to escape whatever nonsense happens in their life. That's how I do this. How I'm going to put that into a sentence here, we're just going to put headphones, dark room, but you get the idea. Ghostwriter, ah man, he sounds just like an underground artist that I used to listen to. I think it was someone that used to rap with Gravity. I can't remember it. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth yet. If I remember, I'll come back to that. So let's see. Bars, lyrics. I'm giving this one an 18. Solid verse, short of their best, but overall dope. I do think I've liked some of the lyrical impact of the bars that Sky has had in some of the previous tracks that we've listened to from her. I don't think that, like, the only critique that I would have lyrically for this is, like, the way that you put emphasis on the end of the lines and stuff like that should like have like an impact, like a punch. But that's also like a style preference, not like a, hey, this makes for good music or this makes for bad music. That's just like my taste in general. And then the same thing with him, because he matched her very, very well stylistically. I don't know if that's how he normally raps, if he's like hardcore, however you want to like subgenre this, but he matched her very well. So I feel like they both either, if you really enjoy that more like storytelling style, you probably really love the collab lyrically. And if you're not, then you've seen the same flaws with both sides. Does that make sense? The delivery, what are we going with here? I'm giving delivery, I think the delivery was at least a 20. Best they could do, nothing trash, solid verse. I don't know if that's the best he could do. Delivery-wise, like I said, I've never heard anything from him before. But as far as she goes, Sky, at least on the first one specifically that we listened to, had a little bit of trouble with how the verse would start. Like, it sounded like the confidence wasn't there in like the first line. It was like a little bit like tiptoeing into the water. She sounded super confident in her own skin from the beginning of the verse to the end of the verse. I personally like the shit that she does with her voice, with making it raspy and putting that kind of like that pain or that hurt or that realness or just whatever it is. Like, it's either you've been through some shit or you're a Jada fan. I fucks with it either way. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy delivery. I give it a 20. Beat selection, always super dope. Sky somehow finds these beats that are just like tailor-made for her type of shit. Nightmare Before Christmas is also what I wanted to put up there for ghostwriting. Sound quality mixing, I did not hear anything that was off. 15 out of 15. I didn't hear any levels that were like weird, any type of raspiness on the voice that was like too much reverb or something like that. It all sounded like natural, stylistic flow type shit. We're here for it. Effectiveness. Well, I happen to know that this one already kind of popped off on TikTok and stuff like that. I did not listen ahead of time, but I did see the posts that were coming on about it, and her reach is growing and growing and growing. Like, I did look at the comments before we started, and if you scroll down, there's people like, I heard this on TikTok, it's not even there anymore, what's going on? Somebody else was like, where's it at? It was like, I seen like, this was going to premiere, and I'm just like, let me in, like, I want it. Like, she's accumulating a fan base very quickly, and it appears to be an audience that needs it, if that makes sense. Like, this isn't just people who are just like cruising down the car and they're like, oh, this sounds nice, I'll leave it on. This seems like she's reaching people who are connecting with her music, which has to be like the #1 overall goal of every artist. So 10 out of 10 on effectiveness. Enjoyability, I will also give this an 8. I think super enjoyable under specific circumstances, so 8 out of 10. I think this is going to be one of those ones where it's like, if it's going to hit a lot different if you're in that type of like state of mind, or you're in that type of like things going on in your life and you're looking for someone to relate to. So there's my score, 86 out of 100. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Go ahead, leave your comments below. As always, I appreciate you being here. Sky, you are doing fucking amazing. If you're watching this, you have my full support. Keep doing your thing. It has nothing to do with like relationships or have anything to do with like, I don't know. All I want to say is like, whatever it is that you're doing right now, the direction that you're taking, the people that you're helping with your music, we support it with this channel. Keep doing it. Keep doing your thing. I am excited to see you grow. I'll continue to support you every Saturday. Good shit. I'll catch you guys on the next one. And as always, thank you again for the 1,000. Check the video below, in the description below, if you want to see the 1K verse. So, that's it. Later.